was always afraid of everything. It's why I did. Oh, that's why he was pissed. He was mad because Artie was in his spot. He wanted to sit by you. That's why he was barking.
Oh.
That's why he was throwing a tantrum.
Oh,
he wanted to sit right there. I'm like, why is he barking? You know? And then Artie, because Artie usually gets up and goes back in the room and lays by himself. He's Virgo. He likes to recharge his batteries. He likes to go off by himself. But Benny wanted to sit there. So he comes. I'm like, why is he?
So go ahead.
Anyway. Alrighty. So anyway, okay. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm here with Mom. Hail and Pass. And I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. And Mom likes to chime in sometime too. And we were just talking about how we've been around a lot. We've been a lot of places. Well, this light needs to be recharged. We've been to a lot of places. And I said, well, at least, Ma, one day, and this one broke. It like dissolved. I don't even know what solvent was on here. It smells like crayon, like Crayola crayon, but there's nothing in it. There is a residue on here, but it ate it. Anyway, it still works though. Boop, boop. My production lighting. Anyway, I said, Mom, at least when you're getting ready to go off and meet Sassy at the Rainbow Bridge, you'll get to look back over your life and think about, because she was like, oh, look, Tango's back there. And she's like, and think of all the adventures that we've been on. And she's like, we've been a lot of places. We've been through a lot, I said, Mom, I think about so many people that have just like, they live in the same cities that they've always lived. That's Greg. Grew up in Atascadero, California, born in 1948, and he's still there. He might be living under a bridge there, but he's still there. He and his only son, my brother, were born in the same 19-room hospital in Atascadero. That doesn't happen all the time. That's our whole lot. We got a lot of good stories. Mom's like, yeah, we've been around a lot of places. I always said, Mom, I've been dragging you around, because you kind of like to stay at home, but you do like to go on adventures from time to time, And the older you got, the less you like to. But I think a lot of that had to do with Sass, and you not wanting to take her out because of her sight, So we'll go on an adventure or two. You know, it'd be neat, Ma. I'll get a mount for our dashboard, for the headboard, and we can musings with Ma and Marge, mushins with Ma and Marge, mushins chewing it up with Ma and Marge. We can just like go drive through the mountains, on a pretty day and have conversations. And share it with people. And take a lot of pictures too. Yeah, Mom and I are super excited. We're getting excited for our forever home. We've been in a lot of places, but I'm tired of moving. I'm done. And God is good, and we're in a pretty good position to do that this year. And the astrology is very favorable. I've been listening to like Crassia Tassi. I love her. I can't wait to meet her. I see people and I'm like, I know I'm going to meet these people in real life one day. And I'm going to give them the best. I'm a good hug giver. Yeah. I give good hugs.
You always have been.
And so, thank you, Ma. And so, I some of these, and I know this because I've already done it. I've already like seen people on the internet and met them. So, I know how to line some stuff up sometimes. It's just my last 5 years has been to teach me when to be balanced and yield. Don't take any action. Just let the freaking dominoes fall in the universe for a while and then go. See, because I'm always in go state. So stay has been a tough life lesson for me. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life because I'm go. I'm always good. So that's why I like astrology and pay attention to the stars, because it tells you, oh yeah, you can do stuff. Absolutely. Everybody can do anything. It's free will. We all have free will. There's also planetary alignments and then placements in my chart that there's days I'm not going to get into an airplane. I mean, God gave us the stars in Genesis, and people just, I don't know. They just, what they create fear out of. There was an episode in the last episode of Northern Exposure, and Maggie took the new doctor out to look at some property, and he got in his head and he got scared, and he was like, anxiety attack, get me out of here, right? And I was like, Mom, do you see what's happening? He's an example. He's a perfect example. Everything that people are afraid of starts from here, because people tell themselves what they are afraid of. That's scary, And a lot of it is programmed by what the media, entertainment, all these freaking nefarious entities are imposing the idea of scary, right? So now we live in a world where people are freaking and perpetuated by fear. By fear. They're afraid of everything. And then so they were like, so what are these freaking jerks? It started with Event 201, and these jerks, like, they call it simulations and exercises and stuff like that. I call them beta tests. It's where they plan, dude, egomaniacal freaking people do really gross, weird stuff. And they make other people do really gross, weird stuff. And unless you experience it, well, you're probably going to have a chance to experience it, because everybody gets a chance to experience it. Just weird stuff. People that just like to hurt people. You know it?
What for?
Like, why? Like, I had a brother, he freaking would hold me. He's always bigger than me. So like mask and restraint and stuff like that, I'm like, fuck no. I'm wily too. I mean, when I was young in the hospital, it would take a few residents to hold me down. No, I'm not going to go out anywhere without a fight. So I forgot what I was saying. Oh, that's why I like doing these a little bit earlier when it's lighter. Because, God, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. And I was just happy to be awake. I was just like enjoying. I would have rather been asleep, of course, because I love my sleep. See, I look at dreams as my spirit venturing out in higher dimensions. And that's when I get to connect with my soul family. So that's like when I get to plug into my friends and stuff like that. Because I haven't found them in real life yet. And I've been looking a real long time. And I'm getting close. I know it, It's just, it's all timing. Everything's timing, And it hasn't been mine. But I get to go see Jude tomorrow and get my 4th foot bath, ionic foot bath. I recommend that people do that. If you have it in your local area, there's health nature practitioners everywhere. You know what? And I would be like her if I did it. I wouldn't do it professionally. I don't think. I know I wouldn't do it professionally. But it's something she does in her leisure, and she only charges $40.
What does she charge?
A foot soak, and it's like it's 37 minutes, and it draws all the heavy metals out of you.
It pulls
them all out of your feet, man. The stuff that comes out of my freaking feet, it's like You could the toxins and stuff, and then like people, and then it's like you can smell it. Like what is the primary? Like what Most of mine's can of butter, I think, from my cookies. What?
The can of butter
Yeah.
is something that your body can pull out.
Yeah. See, because
Through your feet.
heavy metals, toxins, parasites. I don't have parasites, she said. She's a Reiki master.
She's a what?
Reiki master. I don't even know what she identifies. I know she's a Reiki practitioner, I guess would be the accurate terms. And she's the lady that said, "I've been looking for you."
Really?
Yeah, at the and so cuz I've been asking God, I need to get these heavy metals out of me. And I know I've researched all this stuff. I'm in a place, Mom, they don't have a Burger King in this town. How am I supposed to, I mean, it's a very small, and it's been closed down for the last over a year. So how am I supposed to, so I just put it out in the universe, and then the universe said, "Here, Marge, this lady does this, and she's looking for you because she wants to help you with all that freaking anthrax vaccine bullshit that you got." And I was like, "God, I don't understand how people don't believe in God, man. I don't know. He's always the way he has carried us through is just, it's miraculous. It's been amazing. I mean, we've done a lot of the footwork, but I mean, however, he wanted to sit there so he could get your pets. Vinny is Grandma Retta's favorite.